Howdy, I'm Jason Lewis, and this time on the AutoEdits Jeep, I'm going to show you how to install or swap out your cabin air filters. Now, it never even occurred to me that the Wrangler here would have that option. Makes perfect sense. I've never even checked. I found out that many people have these already installed in their vehicles, and so this will actually show you how to swap dirty elements out. We're going to find out if this vehicle even has one, and if so, it's definitely going to be in need of being swapped because I've been out in the dirt a lot with this thing. So now, real quick tip or real quick overview on what we got here. This is a Purelator brand element, and it comes with two, as you can see here, elements. And these two things fit inside a cage underneath the dash. It's not hard to do. This is a very easy swap, requires no tools. And just a quick frame of reference, this costs $18.75 from my local Pet Boys, so it gives you an idea. This is probably a very inexpensive way to just kind of help keep the inside of your Jeep slightly less dirty, like when you're in a caravan of vehicles going down the trail. This may help. So let me bring you on inside the Jeep. First off, we'll get the glove box out because everything that we need to get at lives behind that. And I'll show you how easy this is. No tools necessary. Easy stuff. So here we go. Glove box open. And then this is just a simple, oh, well here, let's just look inside here. You have your tuner. This is all mandatory stuff. You have your Evel Knievel. This is one of those Evel Knievel dolls that rode a motorcycle when I was a kid. He's my spirit animal. Lives inside here. So there you go. Peek inside the AutoEdits glove box. So basically you just squeeze these two tabs in and this comes right out. So now that we have the glove box out of the way, you can actually see inside here, there's a cage, there's a flapper valve inside there, and that's where the fan actually lives. So the trick to get at that thing, now there's a couple of tabs that lift this little cage up off of here. I say that. And there you go. So that gives you access to that thing. Now obviously this side doesn't open all the way, but you won't need to. That's why they come in two small sections like this, so you can put them in and slide them into place. Now to get at that, if you notice there's a little flapper inside there. The trick to move that out of the way is to just turn the Jeep on and then have the fan on. It doesn't have to be AC. It goes into AC mode automatically, but just click the recirc button and you'll notice that that fan, that little flapper goes up. And what that does is that is the diverter that will either recirculate the air inside the cab for the fan, or if you click that off, that diverter goes down and now it's bringing air in from outside the cowl area, right outside the windshield. And that's what those vents are there for. And so that's kind of a cool little thing. If you didn't know, now you know. Pretty cool, right? But we want to put our filters underneath that flapper. So recirc on, flapper goes up. Now if you're going to spend a little bit of time dilly-dallying in here, you could turn the vehicle off and that will stay up and out of your way. So let's go ahead and get these things into place. So as you can see, we'll just put the one that's on the farthest unreachable spot in, and there you go. This is a really, really easy thing to do. I just realized that you guys have been knowing me for a little while now. I went to put that first one in, and I'm looking at what's inside here. Dust, dirt. I think we need to clean first. So I got an air hose. I'm gonna blow out this area a little bit. So as you can see, that was a little bit dusty in there. And that's exactly what these little guys here will do. And that's to help create a little place to catch some of that stuff before it comes inside the cabin. Now, since I blew so much stuff around, we're gonna go ahead and hit the key back on, hit the recirc, that valve will go, that flapper will go right back up. Now, we'll just lift this back up and we'll go ahead and stash. I'm just gonna leave the key on for this little maneuver. And then you'll just feel as that stashes into place. Pretty easy. I'm trying to make that more complicated than it is. It's really, they go in. There's two little beds and little, you can feel how, see how that just notches in? They're both now secure and in place. That is literally it. And you just put your little tabs back down on the cage here. And now, let's put the flapper down. Now it's on fresh air, so it's now bringing air in from outside. The cowl here, flappers down. Ah, it's so fresh and filtered air. So by doing this, you just kind of class up your Jeep a little bit with this kind of highfalutin filters and all, but kind of cool for 18 bucks. And now just remember to change that out every so often, and we'll see. We'll actually this summer or this spring, we'll get this thing out in the dirt and see if that actually makes a difference on what happens inside the Jeep. So now to finish this back off, all you do is literally throw your glove box back on the hinges here, squeeze in there, Evel Knievel's back home, tuner's back in place, and we're good to go. Pretty simple. So there you have it. Quite possibly the easiest no-tool upgrade slash regular maintenance you could do to your Wrangler. Now, don't forget to subscribe, share these videos if you feel like, and if you have followed me on Instagram, AutoEdit Jason, you might have, you're getting a peek over there at what just showed up in the driveway. Yeah, it's an '85 Cadillac Eldorado. It's gonna be the best parts runner around. Let me know if you guys wanna see more on that, and if not, hopefully you'll see it on the trails, and until next time, enjoy your drive.